All right, what is good? It's Jeff Abel, always able. You know what it is. I just wanted to jump on here and I wanted to discuss if you were somebody out there who's looking to lose weight and you're just not happy with how you look or how you feel. I was once there years ago in middle school and high school. And I just wanted to jump on and give a little bit of value to anybody that's kind of struggling and they don't really have an idea of where to start, and it's going to be a lot for them to just make a whole lifestyle change to lose weight. Here are like just a few minor things that I did personally when I was younger to help that transition. And what I would suggest is to start making small changes throughout the day and minor changes. So like if you're somebody who maybe eats sporadically throughout the day, or you barely eat, or maybe you eat, you're eating a ton of junk food and you kind of have no regimen at all throughout the day, just start making like small changes. So for instance, like for me, like when I started to make these changes in my life, like when I was in high school and I was getting lunch from the cafeteria, instead of getting like pizza or like whatever the hot lunch was, I got like a salad with like the tuna fish. Or instead of drinking soda, I drank diet soda or water. Or I just drank sugar-free instead of drinks with sugar in it. Or further down the road, when I started drinking coffee, instead of drinking coffee with milk and sugar, I just drank black coffee, So instead of just thinking that you have to just wake up and all of a sudden start eating 6 meals a day with chicken and steak and fish and weigh out your food like I do now, it can be overwhelming at first. So what I would suggest is to find small little ways throughout the day to make the transition easier and get your body, used to making change. And I promise that like if you're not used to these changes at all, just the smallest changes, your body will start to recognize it and you will start to notice some results and lose weight. Like when I was a kid, and high school, a little after high school, and I started to make these changes, like I started to notice that I was losing weight, losing water weight, and because my body was so not used to these changes. So just the littlest things worked. Like I said, I was making better choices at lunch in school, and then I just was making better choices after school. Like instead of having like sugary snacks, I would start to eat like just like, fruits and vegetables as opposed to, chips and whatever I could find in the cabinet. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that like it can be overwhelming when you see people that are in shape and you think like, oh man, like I have to make this huge change and I have to make this huge lifestyle change. Like ideally you do want to make a lifestyle change down the road, but to ease your transition, you want to just do shit small. Like you want to just start making small changes, so go from eating sugar to sugar-free, whether that's drinks or dessert. Try to do sugar-free stuff. Try to take, sugary shit out of your coffee or whatever, any of your drinks. And, just start small, I'm just trying to start getting back on the swing of these things and swinging the video. So I'm not as comfortable. I feel like on camera, I'm kind of slurring my words and my thoughts are kind of racing. But like I said, for the third time, small changes. And then eventually you can start making bigger changes and implementing different foods, meal times, prepping food, eating, every 3 hours like I do now. But start small and you should see some change pretty quickly. So I hope that helps. You know what it is, always able.